Hi Jagriti.
Hi Kira.
Thanks for coming. And would you start by telling us a little bit about the optimised project?
Okay, yeah, optimised project. Actually, this project is started in 2010. This project, the main objective of this project is the capacity building of management staff of Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and India. So, yeah, this main focus is the capacity building, as I said, but there is an innovative idea there that we are not only doing the capacity building of project staff, rather we are also targeting the service providers. So that is basically because we want that there should be some service providers which are experts in IFAD structure, framework, processes. So whenever, let's say if the optimised closes, then also if projects need something, then that team of service providers is there in every country who can support the projects in whatever fields they want, the management or financial or let's say M&E or procurement or gender mainstreaming.
So can you tell us a bit more about how you assessed the needs of project staff at the outset of the project?
Yeah, okay. Actually, when the project was started, I was not there. Like my colleague was there, August. So when the project started, to collect the needs of these countries, we did a workshop at AIT. And in that workshop, like all the project directors and entry focal points, CPM, CPOs were invited for this workshop. And in that workshop, everybody expressed what their needs are, and then basically when we analyze, those needs fall into three main criteria. Those are project management, one, gender mainstreaming, and community driven development, that's basically participatory tools. So these countries need capacity in these, mainly in these three themes. So this was like first of all on the onset of this project how we assessed the needs, and then later on, like basically this our need assessment is ongoing. So in like time to time we are asking the project directors and CPMs and CPOs like what are the current needs of projects, and like whatever they express, then we try to fulfill their needs and we try to design programs to serve their needs.
So you mentioned a bit briefly before about how you structured it to develop service provider capacities in the countries. Do you want to tell us a bit more about how you went about that and how you decided that that's the best way to affect change?
Right. For the service providers, basically we are trying to involve service providers in all our capacity building activities. So we involve project staff and service providers and implementing agency, government implementing agency. So all these stakeholders which are involved there in the project implementation, we involve each one of them in the capacity building activities. And in capacity building activities, there are various like capacity building activities which we are doing. Like for example, like trainings are one. So we provide trainings. Trainings are done by the local experts over there. Then we are having these coaching programs, this on-the-job training. So these coaching programs, so like the service provider are there with the project staff for a longer time, and they are working with them on their day-to-day basis. We are helping them out. So for example, we had these two coaching activities in Vietnam recently on M&E. So one service provider was there with two projects and provided for, I think it's for more than a month, percentage training, coaching. So that is how like we are designing our activities. Anything else?
No, I think we've covered everything.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.